Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Prehistoric Hunt as requested by you guys thanks to the poll that I put up on the channel. So, we're back to Prehistoric Hunt because we're covering the Cretaceous update, which as you can see there's the little post and everything here included right in the game for it. So, it's up, it's a long list of improvements and that to go over, so rework dinosaur AI with new behaviors, carnivores actually kind of get into fights with each other. From the trailer they showed, it's not exactly... Kind of think of it more like how, if you guys have ever watched Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, where they, like, stand to get each other, walk up and do a swipe. That's very heavily what it feels like for how they, like, interact with one another. It's not like Jurassic World or Evolution, where it's kind of the a little bit more involved between them in a way. Like, it really does look a lot like the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis method of they stand, stare each other down, one kind of walks up, does a swipe, steps back. But we'll probably see that in game. Pteranodon rework, now flying more regular flight paths, making them a lot harder to hit. Compsognathus and Utahraptors will hide now. New animations behavior for carnivores when they actually do hunt herbivores or go after herbivores. We've got 3 new dinosaurs added with this update. Carnotaurus, Gallimimus, Pachycephalosaurus. So we'll try and see these guys out and about. New weapon, although I don't think we'll be getting it anytime soon, but the 700 caliber double rifle, which I'm pretty sure is... It might be the same weapon that was kind of like the end game for the Hunter Primal. Dinosaur ragdolls have been put in now, so when you take a dinosaur down, it kind of like has the flippy flop of ragdoll. Dinosaur hit reactions, some environment updates. So you can hunt and score leaderboard, etc. So you can see there's quite a bit of stuff that's really been added in. I'm just going to scroll down for more to try to go through. Oh, this is a good one. Contract improvements. Once activated, contract will spawn an orange circle in your map. There we go. That's nice. So when you pick up a contract and you were just like kind of aimlessly hoping to find something, now they kind of give you an area on the map to go to. Shotgun pellet shot. I don't really have a shotgun, so can't really say they. Mods are apparently something that is... Mod support works now with configuration filing set properties for guns, spawn limits, etc. So that will be interesting to see, because I think this is going to be like the first hunting game to really use like mods in a regard like that. Inventory shop improvements, UI improvements, so a bunch of stuff really. And we're going to hop in, we're going to test that out myself. I don't really know... Yeah, so we just kind of got... God, he almost looks like he's completely drunk out here, but... Yeah, so there's a little bit there. Everything basically looks about the same, so we'll be good to create our own solo game again. Hop in, try things out, and see what the update's like. New loading screen, too, which is nice. I don't know, for some reason it looks like the guy is crying in the picture. Like, good look over here. It looks like those are like tear lines coming straight down. I'm not sure if it's meant to be or if it's sweat or a little bit of odd choice there, but I'm curious to hop in and try all this out and see what it is, because Prehistoric Hunt was definitely one of the early access games where you could feel it was pretty rough on its first release, but the devs have been continuously trying to work and improve it, which you always have to commend effort and dedication like that. So I wanted to get in, try it for myself, see what's changed, what it's like, and bring it to you guys again as another series on the channel now that we've had the opening for it. The poll wasn't exactly closed by the time, like, when I was recording this, but it was pretty clear this was the big draw a lot of people wanted to see when I put the options up on, like, those options up for voting. So we'll just give it a minute or two. Yeah, slowly loading in here, and then we'll see and go about from that. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what I've got on myself. I'm just going to open the inventory while it's... Okay, so the hunting rifle is 1. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. So maybe I'll look at making sure everything is all loaded. Yeah, seems about right. Okay, so let's start off and look for... what we've got. We got a we need to tranquilize, so I can't really do anything there. I have to take down 2 Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but I don't see anything needed for, like, the, like, condition on these ones. yeah, like, here we go. If it's a skull with the integrity, that'd be pretty difficult. I might actually take the Rexes there. Oh, and then actually at the top here, so this is new for, as they're saying, for, like, UI changes. Leaderboard, players... not exactly sure what this page is for. Like, yeah, amount of players, the leaderboard, like I was saying, maybe this is supposed to be, like, maybe that's the no, actually, you know what, I'm going to take the Rexes as a contract. It's not there. So if I open... Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, this is going to be a very big improvement. Instead of that wandless, or kind of like just aiming, or, aimless wandering you might have had to do before to try to find your contracted animals, the game will be a little bit more direct in letting you know where they are. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Rexes as, like, the first option either, but we'll get in, try to do this, and see. I can't remember how strong the hunting rifle exactly is. Oh, that's a nice thing, too, is there... I think it was an option where you could, like, toggle the crouch or you hold it. So we got the Brachiosaur over there. And then, okay, this is a pretty wide area where the Rexes could be. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, he did ragdoll, or has ragdolled on us. I'm just trying... Oh, right. I'm trying to, like, press tab, bring up the hunter mate, but that reminds me there is no, like, hunt... No! There's even, like, the, metal modifiers now to tell you kind of, like, how good it was for it. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to get charged by the Ankylosaurus there. Well, let me see. Yeah, so I don't have anything else I can... Like... I would try going after the compies because those are a fairly easy animal to find in, like, group numbers, but my problem is I need that 100 kill integrity, and I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off or not. But we'll head back over to this little base of... Oh, did I get stuck on something? Oh, just a rock. Yeah, we'll get over to this base of operations, check some stuff. Oh. There's actually... Might be something new to find, because there's... a check... Like, the check mark, or sorry, not check mark, question mark. You guys can tell this is the first recording of the day for me, can't you? Yeah, so what we got here? So this is the new storage thing where you can basically have a little locker to store stuff you've already obtained and that. So if you need more inventory space, you can just drop stuff in there, or as you, like, change out through weapons. This is... Oh yeah, so just claim a little bit there. Go to the store. So yeah, the tranquilizer bow is 750, so I'm not going to be able to get that for a little while still. Oh, I still have a fair amount of credits saved up, which is nice to know. Yeah, so... Oh, actually, the 50 caliber rifle is a little bit more expensive than the 700. That's interesting to see. Nah, see, I don't think the revolver would be worth it. I think it'd be better off saving for the... Oh. Is the outhouse new? I think this is new from the update, because I don't remember there being the little outhouse here. Oh, and then... Wait, there's a question mark here. Oh, is this maybe, like, a story item? Okay, maybe that's what these bits are. Castaway notes. Day 1. This is Frank, like the only inhabitant on this island. If you find this note, you've probably seen in the news report of a cargo plane gone missing somewhere above the Pacific Ocean. I was on that plane. The plane crashed in the ocean, I guess, 2 days ago, and somehow I survived. I have no idea if anyone else survived. And the Spanish structures for shelter. Somehow the name Preton Corporation sounds familiar, but can't remember why. Hope there's radio or something I can use to all rescue. Okay, Rex is nearby. Hopefully they'll find me soon. Planes have location systems that hopefully pinpoint my location. I barely slept because I hear some big animals in the distance. Don't really want to go check them out. Yeah, so there is almost like little bits of a story or that you can start piecing together and going through. So, okay, if I go... Okay, so... Actually, the circle moved, so... it's not like just a general area. It actually does seem to focus around what you might be able to, like, go after, or... Oh. I saw the Rex running up there. Maybe the Rexes will actually even go after, like, the Brachiosaur. I'm going to have to try running and seeing about that. I do have binoculars. I think that Rex just took down the Brachiosaur up there. That is actually something that's pretty cool, and you don't often find in, like, hunting games, is that the animals can go after and kill one another like that. Nope. Well, there's our Rex there. I almost want to get a little closer before I start taking shots. Okay, it's just up ahead in the bush there. Whew. Okay, they do glitch out a little bit getting in super close, but we at least got a Rex down. So let's take a look and see... Yeah, he did a good number to me, too. Yeah, so... The first shot was heart, stomach, lung, and then everything else was a little bit more, not quite up there for, like, accuracy. But I want to check something quickly. Oh, controls. My bad. Is there, like, a steady... Okay, hold breath is left alt. So I gotta remember that, because that's probably going to be very useful in trying to get the proper, like, vital shots on the animals. But yeah, so they do ragdoll, and they can be a little funny from the looks of it so far. If I do... Okay, so now I don't see the circle, so... I guess it kind of picks out, like, the first animal of the contract gets highlighted. Well, we've already started off the return to the series with a Rex, which is a pretty interesting way to begin. And yeah, there's the Brachiosaur there, so even the big sauropods can still be hunted down by, like, the carnivores and that in the game. So that's very cool to see. Now, I don't know how frequently the carnivores will, like, go after and kill the other animals. Oh, actually, you know what? I can do that quickly. Because we got a couple Brachiosaurus right up here that I can easily fill that contract with. But I'd almost say if you wanted to include a way of, like, having carnivores kill herbivores, but it doesn't feel like the hunter gets screwed out of a trophy, maybe only certain, like, scoring animals are applicable to be, like, gone after by carnivores. Like, reality-wise, this is more gameplay mechanic than how it would really be. But if you did want to have that and save hunters and the player from not missing out on some very good trophies just because of how things went down, say, all the low-scoring herbivores are applicable to be, like, taken out by carnivores, but the higher-scoring ones and the trophy ones can't be targeted, it's something you'd probably easily be able to spot, like, that's how it's working. I think that could be a good way to sort of solve the problem of including both a dynamic system between all the animals in a hunting game, but not have the player feel like they've lost a chance for a good trophy just because the AI took it first. Oh, I got him down. Okay, I think the ragdolls could use a little bit of work from how the head sort of is going around like it did there. But I do like that they actually have more like a ragdoll. It feels a little more dynamic for how they can go down sometimes. So let's just get you. Alright, where do I actually... Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a gold right there. Yeah, so long heart, long... I did really good shooting on that one. And then again, we do have the flashlight. I don't know what that was. Okay, getting a little exciting because there's a giga of all things in this area. So I wonder if they also changed up like how dynamic the animals might be, because I don't think I've ever seen gigas down around here before. Still got a gold on that though, that's pretty nice. Okay, so gold from you. I'm guessing this one might be a silver brachiosaur. No, the leg's doing some odd stuff, but... Yeah, you were a silver because I think of the amount of shots I had to put into it. And I still do need one more Rex. But I think I might go for that Brachiosaurus over there first. Let me see. Oh! There we go. Yeah, now we're starting to work with the contracts a bit better. A big thing I really like is how this orange circle shows up. And it does tell you, like, okay, there's been spotted in this area. It's not like there's a dot on the mini-map so you know exactly where. Very good way to handle that for, like, targeted hunts. Yeah, I think there's probably a little bit of tweaking and working still to do with the skeletons so they don't have, like, the bobbing head like that and they do fully go down. But again, it's just they continually work and develop and try to get this stuff, like, put in, which I have to really compliment them for. Even if it starts out rough, you can polish and work and fix it things, so... Okay, I mean, that has to be one pretty powerful helicopter to be able to take that Brachiosaurus off. And let me see... Okay, yeah, so nothing new for there yet, but... We'll go back, claim all the rewards that we've gotten from this, and see where we're sitting for stuff. But yeah, so far, like, it's just noticeable to have the ragdolls, the UI differences. I still want to see the new animals that are in the game now. Let's just see how they kind of take off the Brachiosaur here. And I do like that they actually, like, lower this, or it seems like they lower this completely to fix the animal in a way. Well, they managed to get it out of there, so good on them, but... Yeah, I am very looking forward to going through more of the Cretaceous update. I know in the trailer I would like to see in-game firsthand is a carnivore fight, and also a little bit better of, like, carnivore hunting. Like, we did see the Rexes are able to take down even the Brachiosaurus. I'd like to see a little bit more of that, because the way the trailer showed off for the update, how, like, a Rex took down a Trike, it's be very cool to have in your hunting game to have something like that. I think the most dynamic that I've seen for, like, animal interactions in, like, between the Hunter Primal, Carnivore's Dinosaur Hunt, and Prehistoric Hunt, or, like, any hunting games, really, have been... How am I trying to word this? God, it feels like there's so much I want to try to talk about, but I just cannot seem to get the wording right for it. Outside of Prehistoric Hunt, the most dynamic interaction I've seen between animals has probably been in the Hunter Classic, where you'll have, like, animals running away from the wolves. But the wolves don't actually, like, attack or take down any animals. So, it's sort of like a It is interaction, but it's not really like a end result or an outcome is given by it. It's just something that kind of can happen as you're in the maps or that. Prehistoric Hunt here, though, they're definitely changing things up because they are having the option of, oh, Gallimimus plague vaccine. Okay, that's kind of neat. Okay, so I have gone into a little bit more about, like, why you're going after certain animals, too. Like, they are little side quests, aside from just, oh, here's a contract, go after this. Now, here's a contract, go after this, because we need to do this for them, or their population is too high, or... That is nice to see. Feels like it gives just a little bit extra little flavor to having these objectives you can go for and do and accomplish. So we'll hopefully get back to here in just a moment or two. I feel like I've got to have quite a bit of points saved up, so I might actually be able to get that tranquilizer bow. Though then I have to figure out what I want the loadout to be. Because I don't know if the revolver would be worth holding onto or not. Like, I can only have the 3 weapons equipped at a time. The rifle, it's not very strong, but I think it is stronger than the revolver. So I feel like I might want to have the tranquilizer bow as, like, my slot 3 option. Oh! I think there's actually movement up there. Let me see. There is... Okay, yeah, so that might have actually been a trike I saw for a moment there. I can hear the movement of something, too. Okay, I think that's a trike up ahead. Or somewhere ahead. Like, in some ways, it is kind of fitting the grass is this tall when you think about, like, it's supposed to be sort of prehistoric island with all these dinosaurs about on it. But it can make hunting a little difficult. Okay, there's the back end of a trike. It sounds like that's not the only one here. Oh. No, I think that's just a tree over there. Oh. Oh, we got a pteranodon, too. I don't know if it knows I'm here, though. Oh, wait, that's, I think, a yes. Or not, I don't see... Huh. Okay, I'll have to be cautious. I don't actually know... I'll focus on the trike for now, and then maybe I can even draw the pteranodon out to better deal with it, like, in the open area. Well, let's actually make use of the tracking system, because I do have to admit, of all the hunting games, this one kind of feels like it's been one of the best systems to me, just because you have a little bit better way of managing or knowing how the tracks have been laid out. They are generally within eyeshot of each other, so you don't lose them. Well, there's probably the one we're after. So let me see if I can go and catch up to them. Yeah, like, they're generally within eyeshot of each other, so it's easy to follow along, and it's not that difficult to lose it, or... Like, if it does go in a loop or a circle, you're not unsure of, like, which was the most recent or the last track. It's simple, but it works. Oh, you're kind of climbing there. So it sounds like... Oh, there are 2 here. Okay, good. You guys actually... I probably should have collected that contract first. Oh, just the sound of him dropping all of a sudden seemed like it was a lot closer than I was expecting. But there's one of them. So we can fill that contract. Okay, yeah, so tracking complete. I'm guessing that also is like a little placeholder right now, because that seems a little bit more like a coding language there for tracking _ complete. Oh, actually, so I wonder if that means that it's actually still got the other... Oh, no. I know why that came up. So that will appear when you've actually, like, hunted down the animal you've got the tracks highlighted up. So where did this guy go running off to after we got his buddy shot? There we go. Again, sometimes the simplest solutions are the best ones, and... it would be kind of neat to have it almost like, how the hunter sometimes does, where, like, grass and leaves part for the trail through stuff, but... when it comes to, like, the mechanics of it... Oh. Where? Are you No, you're not asleep. Maybe this has actually been hunted by something else. We might be able to get a Carnotaurus this episode. Ooh. Oh, we're in store for some interesting things then. Because I admit I'd be interested in seeing what it's like to deal with a Carnotaurus. Given the way, like, their body shape is, I wonder if they almost are more like a fast-paced animal. Maybe fast-paced, a little less tanky than the Giga and the Rex. Okay, so I gotta try to figure out where are the tracks for this trike. Like, the last one is there, and I thought it was going over here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, again, even if you do lose the initial track, it's not too bad. Looks like there's tracks from maybe... I'm not sure if it's a brachiosaur or something else. Okay, you know what? I'll head up here. I can't remember what that call was from. Like, I've been getting better at recognizing which ones are which, thanks to having done the series on the channel up to here. But there are still some calls I'm trying to narrow in a bit and remember what's what. Oh, another Pteranodon flying over there. Oh, there we go. I think that's a trike over the hill. Yeah, there's one. I think the next step might be to try to implement a call system. Like, you can buy an item that will actually let you produce the animal calls, and that might be able to, like, draw them more towards you than having to, like, almost run to keep up with some of the animals. Because they do have a pretty good speed to their movement, as you can see from him going about. Don't know what that was. There we go. Yeah, when the animals do go... Oh, what happened to your poor leg? Somebody is... Oh, actually, you flipped entirely upside down. Yeah, fill the contract. There we go. Okay, unfortunately, I am pretty far from the base. Maybe what I'll do... Oh... Where am I exactly? So I'm pretty far from the fuel depot. I'm probably closest to the supply warehouse. So maybe what I'll do is I'll end this first episode of Prehistoric Hunt here, and then next episode we'll try to get all this stuff handed in and filled there. But I have to say, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. It's nice to be back in Prehistoric Hunt. It's definitely more of a casual hunting game than anything else right now, really, like compared to the Hunter Classic and Call of the Wild, but I do appreciate how much work and care is being put in to update and flesh the game out. That's one of the nice things about early access games, is that because they have feedback and developers are working with the people playing the games at the same time, they can kind of work and guide it to the direction both parties are happy with. But now that that's taken off, I am again going to save things here and hopefully see you guys in the next video or episode. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right below. Until I do see you in the next video, though, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.